Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video we are going to be talking about my winter wish list. Where I live the temperatures have definitely dropped, so I thought it would be appropriate to talk about some winter fashion. I do want to mention that my wish list is kind of red themed. I don't really know what's gotten into me, but I just kept adding red items to my list. Maybe it was the Christmas spirit, I don't know, but yeah, there's so much red on my wish list this year. And yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to say before getting into the video, so make yourself comfortable, get yourself your drink of choice, maybe a nice hot cup of tea or a hot chocolate, and let's get started. Starting out with two pieces from LilySilk, and the first one being the Hawthorn cardigan. This is a cardigan from the Lydia Millen x LilySilk collaboration, and I think it is quite a new piece if I remember correctly. It comes in 3 different shades. Number 1 is red clay, then they have truffle and oats, and I personally really love the red clay version. It just looks like a perfect warm reddish brown colour, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. It costs €269, which I would say is a steep price tag for a LilySilk woolen piece, but it is made from baby cashmere, which kind of explains the slightly higher price tag, because baby cashmere is harvested from baby goats, which are goats that are under 12 months old, and they don't have as much fur as grown goats would have, so it is more rare and exclusive to have baby cashmere rather than just normal cashmere. The cardigan is cropped and it is quite fitted. It kind of looks more like a top than a cardigan in my opinion, just because the wool is so fine and thin. It has a very delicate cable knit pattern, and I'm obsessed with everything cable knit, so I instantly fell in love with this cardigan. It comes with pearl buttons, which are very chic and elegant and really fit the overall look. I think this cardigan looks amazing buttoned up, but I can also see myself wearing it open over, I don't know, a shirt or a top with a high-waisted skirt. I think because of the crop fit, this could look absolutely incredible. The colour is stunning. I love the pearl buttons, and I just really think this cardigan hits so many boxes. I am obsessed with it. The second piece I would love to pick up from LilySilk is their basic concealed placked silk shirt. I already have one of their concealed button placket shirts in their white colorway, but I want to add another one to my wardrobe. This time I would love to go for red. It's quite a bright red, so it is a bit more bold, but I love it. I think it looks so Christmassy and so lovely. The shirt costs €140, which I think is a good price for a silk shirt. I have a lot of LilySilk shirts and they are of amazing quality. Some of them I've had for like 4 years and they're still going strong. So I think the €140 is a really good price for a silk shirt that lasts for ages. They are made out of silk chameau. I hope I'm saying that right, I don't know. Which is a material that has one really glossy pearl finish-like side and one that is a bit more matte. I think it's all about the weave that kind of causes these differences on both sides of the fabric. The material looks very luxurious. Silk is also hypoallergenic, which is nice. It has a beautiful flow to it, and it is a natural material, which we love on this channel. The shirt has a regular fit, so it's not tailored. I usually tuck my shirts into my skirt, so I don't really mind it. But yeah, that's something to note if you prefer more of a tailored shirt. And I always like to size up in LilySilk shirts, just because I've noticed when I go for the extra small, which I normally do for tops, it's just a bit tight around my bust area, so I like to size up. I like to go for a small. So if that's something you have problems with, like shirts being a bit too tight around your bust area, definitely size up. The shirt can be hand washed at home, which is always nice. I like when my tops are hand washable, just because I think it makes life so much easier if you don't have to take your tops to the dry cleaner. I do have to wash my shirts and my tops more often than maybe my skirts. So it is nice to be able to clean it at home, but you could also take it to the dry cleaners. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, the cardigan is not hand washable. You have to take it to the dry cleaner, but I'm not too bothered about it because woolen items, normally you can wear them quite a few times before they have to be cleaned. I mean, it would be lovely if I could wash it at home, but I'm not too bothered about it. It's fine. Okay, but back to the silk shirt. I just think in this colorway in particular, it is a great piece for the festive season. I can really picture myself wearing this maybe on a Christmas party with my black merino wool skirt from LilySilk, my midi skirt, and just wearing these two items together, being really comfortable but feeling really festive. And yeah, I just love it. So I had to add it to my wish list. Okay, the next item is a bag and it is from Leo et Violette. It's called Le Duo Shopper and it is quite a big bag. I would probably say it's more of a tote bag or a work bag. It is quite big. You can fit a laptop inside and that is exactly what I like about it because I am looking for a bag that I can fit my laptop into. What I love in particular about this bag is number one, it has a clasp in the middle. I want my things to be secure and a lot of these bigger tote bags, they don't have a clasp or some kind of fastening to shut the bag and I just don't feel very secure if my bag can't be closed, so it is a very important feature to me. And the clasp on the Le Duo Shopper actually looks really elegant. I think it is a very nice design feature as well as being very practical. So that is the main reason why I really think this bag needs to go into my wardrobe. Another thing I really like about it is the strap. It is quite a thick leather strap. Sometimes these bigger bags have quite thin straps and I think it's just very stupid because it's not very comfortable to wear over your shoulder. If I have my laptop with me and maybe a water bottle or a notebook or a book in general, something like that, these things are quite heavy. And if you have these really thin straps, it's actually quite uncomfortable to wear the bag because it cuts into your shoulder. So I do really like that they have a thick leather strap rather than a thin one. They sell this bag in quite a few different color variations. I personally really like the dark brown suede one. I think it's called like mocha suede or something. The bag is more mid-priced, I would say. It costs €530, which I do think is a good price for a well-made leather bag. Leo et Violette sources their leathers from Italian tanneries and I think they also produce their bags in Italy. So the bags are made in Europe, which is nice and also explains the higher price tag. But I still think it is a good price for a high quality leather bag. It has a small pocket in the center, so the bag is kind of divided in two parts, which I think is nice because that means you can keep it really nice and organized, and you have the center pocket where you can, I don't know, put your wallet or your card holder or something like that. Paper, I don't know, but you have this little pocket in the middle, which is quite nice. With suede, you do have to be a bit more careful, so maybe it's not the most practical choice as an everyday work bag, but I just love the look of it. I can really picture myself wearing it. Also, I don't have a suede bag in my collection, so it would be something new. So that's kind of how I'm talking myself into buying the suede version, but a textured leather version would probably be more practical to go for. Next, let's talk about Ralph Lauren, and I've got two items to show you from Ralph Lauren. The first one being their cable knit cotton quarter zip jumper. It costs €235, which I think is a normal price for the cable knit cotton collection from Ralph Lauren, but it is quite a lot for just a jumper made from cotton. However, I do have to say that their cotton cable knit pieces are of really good quality. I do have 3 cotton cable knit jumpers from Ralph Lauren and I love all of them and they're really going strong. So I do think it is a good piece to invest into if this look is something you like. They have this jumper in a lot of colorways, but seeing as I'm obsessed with red lately, I gravitated toward the brick color, which is kind of a deep, dark, not really that dark, but a little bit of a darker red. The jumper has more of a casual style and a relaxed fit, I would say. It has dropped shoulders, the arms are really long, and it is quite bulky around like the upper part of your body. It does get a bit more fitted around your hips, but it is quite a cozy, comfy jumper. I can definitely picture myself wearing this with a pair of leggings on a Sunday, just being really cozy and comfortable and pottering around the house. Or I could see myself wearing this on Christmas morning when I do want to feel comfortable but look a little festive nonetheless. It's made from a very thick cotton yarn, so it will keep you really nice and snugly in the winter time. And it's just such an easy piece. I love the zip detail. It does make it a little bit more casual, but I don't own anything like it, so I have been really drawn to it when I saw it. And the second piece from Ralph Lauren is kind of a bit silly, to be honest, but it is a pair of socks. one of their polar bear cotton blend crew socks to be exact. I know this is quite useless, but it just looks so cute. I love the Ralph Lauren bears. I think they look so adorable. I'm not really a big fan of the jumpers. I don't see myself wearing them, to be honest, but they do look really pretty. But when I saw the socks, I knew, okay, this is something I can get on board with. I can actually picture myself wearing these with the jumper I just showed you, because the socks do have a little bit of red detailing in them. And I think the jumper and the socks would go so nicely together. So maybe that's a whole outfit, like the jumper with a pair of leggings and these cute socks, and I would be good to go for my Sunday cozy outfit. They cost €25, which is a lot for just one pair of socks, to be honest, but I think it is okay. I mean, if you have a look at the bear sweaters, they are just so expensive, like crazy expensive. And so paying €25 for a pair of socks suddenly doesn't sound so much anymore, to be honest. And yeah, these socks are really not a necessary purchase, but they just look so cute, so I had to add them to my wish list. Alrighty, next let's talk about Sézane. Again, I have two items from Sézane that I fell in love with and that I want to talk about today. The first one being their Clarins skirt. They have a few lovely versions of this skirt. I think they have a black one, a denim version. They do also have a corduroy version in this reddish brown shade, which I was very tempted by, to be honest. But in the end, I went with a taupe-coloured woolen version of this skirt. It costs $175. I don't actually know how many euros. I need to look that up. It is a flared midi skirt, which I love. I just love a good midi skirt. I never used to like them. I just thought they didn't suit me, but I've really grown to love them in the past few years. I think they just look so elegant, and you don't have to worry that someone's like looking underneath your skirt, which is a very nice perk. It is made from 100% wool and it is dry clean only, which I'm fine with. I mean, it would have been nicer if I could clean it at home, but I don't clean my skirts that often, to be honest. It has a button placket in the middle, which I think is very pretty and just adds a little interest to the skirt. It also has belt loops at the top, so you can wear it with your favorite belt, and you have pockets in the sides where you can, I don't know, put your hands or your phone. I just think it has a great colour. I think it's very versatile, very seasonal appropriate because it's made from wool. It is very warming, and it just doesn't need a lot to turn the skirt into a lovely outfit. Just pair it with a black turtleneck and black accessories and you're good to go. So it is just such an easy piece. Okay, and the second item from Sézane is their Nella skirt in the, who would have guessed it, red colorway. They're also selling it in a natural beige color, but I was just drawn to the red. It costs €140 and it is 53% merino wool and 47% cotton. It is quite short and it's made from a rib material. But in my mind, I just thought this could be the perfect, I'm at home, I want to be cozy and comfortable, but still I want to look like a little pretty and cute. It also has an elasticated waistband, so it's really comfortable. When I'm at home, I just want to be cozy and I don't want anything restricting. So oftentimes I just wear leggings, which is not a good look, to be honest. So right now I'm looking for pieces that I can wear at home that I don't feel uncomfortable in, but that also look really cute. And this skirt kind of ticks all of these boxes for me. Of course, I can also wear this outside. I don't have to limit myself to wearing it indoors. But yes, I just thought this would be a really cute and easy piece to add to my wardrobe, also in a beautiful colorway. Next up, we have a piece of jewellery from Mejuri, and it is their wishbone ring. I've had my eye on this ring for quite a while now. I just think it looks so pretty, so elegant, so minimalistic, and just so gorgeous. It costs €188, which I think is an okay price for a solid gold piece. Oh yeah, this ring is made from solid gold, 14 karat solid gold to be precise. All of my other solid gold jewellery is also 14 karat gold, so the gold tones will just match up. It's really important to me to always go for the same gold shade just so everything matches up perfectly. It's a super simple ring, but I just love how Mejuri styled it. The model is wearing it on her middle finger, and it just looks so elegant. I'm just all about dainty minimalistic jewellery, so this ring just ticks all of my boxes. And lastly, I have 2 pieces from Holland Cooper that I want to talk about. The first one being a skirt. It's called their Belgravia mini skirt and it is made from a red tartan material. It costs €459, which is quite expensive for a mini skirt, but it looks so cute. And I can really picture myself wearing this on Christmas Day, just looking all chic and lovely in my red tartan mini skirt. It's made from 100% wool, and again it is a dry clean only piece, but as I said, I'm not too bothered about it when it comes to skirts being only able to be dry cleaned. It is quite short and it has an A-line silhouette with pleats at the top that kind of give it more of a flared look, and that also add a little bit of room to move in. It has a zip on the side and it also has belt loops, so you can wear it with your favorite belt if you want to. It's just such a statement piece that I can really picture in my winter wardrobe. Holland Cooper is a British brand, so the tartan, the red tartan material is really on brand for the skirt. And due to my British roots, I do love a good tartan material, so I was really drawn to the skirt. And last but not least, I wanted to talk about a cape, and it is the Knightsbridge cape from Holland Cooper. The colorway I would go for is called Mulberry Tan, and it is quite a dark reddish purplish tartan material. I love a good cape. I always thought they looked amazing. They just have something really elegant and chic about them, and you don't see a lot of people wearing capes actually outside, so that's another bonus. This cape in particular has such a lovely look to it. It is made from British wool and it is tailored around your shoulders, but it kind of flares out around your body, so you have a lot of room down there, but the shoulders are more fitted, which I think adds to the elegant silhouette of it. It has a cute collar at the top and I believe a concealed button placket in the middle, so you can open it up. It just looks really simple and sophisticated with the concealed button placket. You have holes for your hands, which you can actually see because they have these little golden buttons. I don't think there are buttons, but I don't know what they are. Just these golden plaques around these holes for your hands, but it looks quite cute. And the collar also has these golden details, which I probably wouldn't have needed, to be honest, but they do look quite pretty, so I'm not mad about it. It is more on the pricey side, but I do have to say that oftentimes jackets or coats or capes, especially when they're made from wool, can be quite expensive. So I think it does fall in a normal price range, maybe normal to high. The coat is another item that can only be dry cleaned, but to be honest, I don't clean my coats more than once, probably a year. So don't know if that's gross or not, but well, I don't take them to the dry cleaners that often, so I think once a year is actually fine. I just love everything about this coat. I love the color, I love the pattern, I love the shape, I love the look of it. I just really enjoy it, so I had to add it to my wish list. And that, my friends, was everything on my winter wish list. Do let me know which item was your favourite, and if you want to add one of the pieces to your own winter wardrobe after watching this video. If you want to continue watching some more of my content, I'm going to link a video up on the screen for you to check out, just in case you have some more time and you want to spend it with me. And yeah, I think I did enough talking for one video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and we will hopefully see each other in my next video. Bye bye!